One of the reasons for wanting a Lumination Learning Lab was that we'd reached that point where we were looking at where our students were going in the future. And we were starting to see that immersive technology was really featuring in the world of work. It really allowed a student to develop some skills that were going to take them into that next sphere. But I think the other part was that it's quite an engaging environment to be working in. We had a design in mind, and from my perspective, I didn't want it to be a separate room somewhere hidden away. I wanted it to be a multi-purpose space so that people felt that it was part of the learning landscape. I saw that there was a real opportunity for us to actually create spaces where students experience, and that experience actually adds richness to their learning. Our students have only just started using it, and we've tried to introduce it in a way that it's not a reward or a gimmick or something different. We've tried to introduce it as part of their learning. So I think the school actually has a really strong role to bring together the learning that needs to occur within that environment in such a way that when a young person is moving into employment or tertiary learning, it is an option for them to learn within that environment. One of the things that was very obvious to me was that in that immersive environment, it's very hard to remain passive. If you do, nothing happens. So it actually requires you to engage as part of that. We've brought in people who really want to engage with it. They can see the potential for student engagement, but they can also see the potential to improve things such as literacy or within art to do things that you can't do in another medium. We've had a really strong uptake of teachers wanting to be involved with it. And so it's been looking at it from a whole school approach rather than just this sits within a technology sphere. The compelling part to start with is the why you would do it. You then work with your staff around wanting to be a part of that why, and then 100% you do it. It's not just about the technology, it's about what does it allow us to do better and different. And I think from a student perspective, how does it actually help these kids have that advantage into the future? But if we can set our students up to be quite creative thinkers and to see problems as being multi-solvable rather than a simplistic solution, then I think we're actually setting them up for the sort of skills that will take them into the future.